Hello, and welcome to papersdirect.co.uk. I'm Rory, and I've been a news agent for the last 30 years, delivering newspapers to homes and businesses throughout Glasgow. And here's the culmination of 30 years' experience. I've always wanted to create a network of independent news agents up and down the country. I think we should be all working together, and this is for every news agent, every publisher, and every wholesaler to sell and deliver newspapers and magazines across the UK through that independent network of delivery partners. How did you find us? Was it a link I've sent you? Have you Googled us? Have you seen a QR code on your favourite newspaper? We rank very highly when we're searched. The more of us that are on it, the higher we will pop up. Let's have a look at the customer journey then. Firstly, we sell newspapers, magazines. So here's every newspaper, here's every magazine. Let's have a look in here. All in categories, radios, music magazines, everything in there. And I certainly have great fun looking through, but a customer comes in and wants a music magazine. Here is the full and precise listing of everything that is available to buy. Okay, lots of details. Dog barking in the background. And of course what will also pop up is recommendations of other magazines within that category. Let's go back to the home page. Just click on Don on the top left hand corner, our friendly falcon with a newspaper in its mouth. Same again with newspapers. Order any newspaper. We've got them all listed. We've got the Nationals, all dailies. We've then got them Scotland, Wales, Ireland, and then every region of the rest of England from the northwest down to the southeast, and including foreign newspapers, which obviously you want your customers to take as a firm sale. But again, those are all there to look at. So let's go back up, all dailies, and that's all dailies, all Sundays, all regional newspapers, such as the Aberdeen Press and Journal to the Western Morning News, etc. across the country. We can go into different areas. Let's have a look at Scotland, that's what I know. And we've got all the local weekly newspapers in there as well, the Galloway Gazette and the Galloway News and all sorts. So let's go back to the main screen and let's see how we order a newspaper. So let's go for the Aberdeen Press and Journal, which is Britain's biggest selling regional newspaper. I think it's 26,000 a week, but obviously it's only up in that part of the country. But there's many more, as we've already mentioned, Liverpool, Echoes, and go and have a look at your local newspaper and see if the listing's correct. So here we've got the Press and Journal. I put in brackets Aberdeen so that people do know regionally where those newspapers cover. Some of them are fairly obvious, like the Liverpool Echo. I don't need to tell anybody that's in Liverpool, but it is. Now, just like any website, you buy the Press and Journal, why not buy the evening paper? Why not buy the Sunday paper? Look further down, a bit more detail about it if the customer really wants to know. Contact details, email, phone the publisher, etc. And you'll note that we do not include a web link to that newspaper and lose that sale to you by it being taken directly by the publisher, unless of course they pay for an affiliate link. Let's go back up there. There's a whole list of, there's a QR code. Let's stick that on the newspaper, stick that on the Press and Journal, make it nice and easy for their readers to order one delivered by any of us across the country. I can't remember, imagine that there's many people in Ipswich wanting the Aberdeen Press and Journal. Here we are, there's the order grid. Monday to Sunday, notice that the price changes, so £1.65 Monday to Friday, £2.10 on Saturday. And in fact, they don't have a Sunday Press and Journal. Their sister paper, the Sunday Post, we stick in there, encouraging people to order it every day. So we have a look here, price is £12.65. Let's decide we don't want the Sunday. So it's now down at 10.35. Customers place the order 6 days a week. Subscribe now button. Takes them straight through to the basket, like any other website. £1.65 a day. We can amend them if we like or not. And here we've got Wrexham on base right now. Okay, confusing in there, I'm giving you a test example, but let's proceed to the checkout. And let's stick in, oh, my name's already there. That's very useful. I'll stick in a name. I'll stick in an email address, and I'll ask the delivery partner to put it behind the bin shed so we can add notes, ask them in flats, and all sorts of delivery, sort of, if you get a key. Here's our terms and conditions. You place an order for the continuous delivery, cancel any time, 24 hours notice and holiday. There's a delivery charge, prices change, we don't know about it, and what to do if you're using subscription vouchers, etc. Let's click that. I read and agreed to terms and conditions. And it's off to match that postcode with the nearest newsagent by their URN. Order on hold. We do not have a delivery partner in this area, but we will contact you when a delivery partner becomes available, i.e. you join, be part of this. There are loads of orders sitting here. If it's a magazine, we do just send that magazine order directly to that publisher, and their fulfillment centre sends it out. But we've got everything that we need here. Exactly what the customer's wanting, etc. But we've not taken any money, and ka-ching, there's the order that's appeared. So let's go back and start again with an actual address that's going to work. So it's not going to work in your area until you've registered your postcode. Let's order a Guardian. You've got to stop watching this. Everything you need to know about the Guardian, the prices, £19.50 a week. Okay, the Guardian hasn't paid us to recommend their titles. We could put the opposing titles on there. They can pay to remove the Telegraph and the Times. QR code that should be on the front of the Guardian. Contact details for the Guardian, etc, etc. But let's keep it simple. Hit the subscribe button now. Guardian, £19.50. Do you want to buy the Guardian weekly so we can do these upsells and cross-sells? Are they likely to be a Mail-in Sunday reader? But let's go to the checkout. And this time we'll put in a Glasgow postcode. And clearly I know that there's a very, very good delivery agent there called, Papers Direct. So let's find him and see what happens this time. So if you want to come round, I'm no longer there. Now we've got a match. It's already matched that postcode with my box number saying, yep, we can deliver it. Enter your card details now. We're having the customer is committing by paying, so they are a confirmed customer. They're going to go ahead and fill in their order details now to complete the sale. If you want to test, we can hit that button there, which is collect weekly by debit card. Same terms and conditions. I think I need to pop in my email address there to make it work. And read the terms and conditions. Hit the button, place order. We've got a hit, so let's see. The more of us that are on this, the more we sell. I'm currently sitting at thousands of views. Order received, thank you. The date, the email address, the total amount collected, and look up at the top, I've got a new order. I love that sound. There's all the details. There's the billing address. There's the delivery address. And if we look down here, the system has already sent an email to the customer, to the delivery partner, i.e. me in this case. And if the publisher was a publisher partner on board, they would also get an email when the Guardian can possibly upsell them subscription vouchers, etc. And there's the customer can click on who the heck's Papers Direct Glasgow, and there is, as all of you can have, your own website, your own web page that talks about you, your delivery area, your contact details, your phone number. If you've got Facebook links, websites. They might have found your QR code on a leaflet or a poster. There's an about section, tells a little bit more about that business, and it could be you doing 70 villages in Oxfordshire or whatever, and the newspapers that you want to promote. This is your website, this is your styling tool, and the number one thing is they all have in common is up at the top here, order any newspaper, order any magazine, and it's all back to the main site, but giving the impression that it's your own personal site. Key thing is we share the data with publisher partners. You know, we're matching the postcodes to them, and they also pay for that order as you do. So you're paying, everything else is free. You're paying £21.60 to Papers Direct, and we're collecting the money, thank you very much. But you're getting £21.60 every week for the year, and for many years to come if you match that. Everybody's happy, customer's got a paper, you've got a new customer, that publisher has got a new customer. It is a win-win-win. Any questions, contact me, rory@papersdirect.co.uk. But more importantly, scroll down to the bottom of the page, delivery partners, get in there, sign your business up. If you're a publisher, sign your publications up. Delivery partners, just go in, takes you through, sign up your postcodes, map them, and you will not only start getting orders, there might already be orders sitting there. Thank you.